So now let's talk about the supplies you need to get great results in your embroidery. These products are from Isacord and OESD, which is a Bernina company. A bobbin thread, the proper bobbin thread, is essential to really good embroidery. This is a 60 weight thread, and it's a bit fuzzy. So when you're embroidering and you have your stitches, top stitches going like this, the bottom has the bobbin thread and it gives a nice loft, or it rounds your embroidery stitches out really nice. So I usually wind up 5 to 6 bobbins of white thread as you go through this a lot. And this should always be on the thread stand. And for the 5 to 7 series, you can get an optional thread stand for your machine, which I highly recommend, or you can get a single thread stand. You do not want to put this horizontal on your machine. Now let's talk about embroidery threads. There's 2 types of embroidery threads. There are polyester embroidery threads and there are rayon. Polyester embroidery threads are color fast. That means that you can put them on napkins, tea towels, and you can bleach them. If you use a rayon embroidery thread, which is a natural fiber, it's very delicate. You cannot bleach it, and over time it will disintegrate. So if you're looking to have your embroidery last, please use a polyester. You'll get wonderful, wonderful stitches with this. And Isacord has many, many different colors. I just have a sample. These are some of the colors we'll be using today on our samples. This is a 40 weight, this is a 60 weight. And to always make your embroidery work really well, you always want a lower number on the top and a higher number in the bobbin. 100 weight is silk, this is 60 weight, this is 40 weight, and an 8 weight would be pearl cotton. So let's talk about stabilizers. OESD has many types of stabilizers, and I encourage you to go to their website, embroideryonline.com, and they actually have many education handouts that you can download, and they actually have a chart where you can see the type of fabric you're using and the applicable type of stabilizer. You should always keep that with you so you can determine what type of stabilizer you need to use. These are your standard cutaway. So after you've done your embroidery, you'd actually cut away the stabilizer from the back of the tea towel, the garment, whatever you're embroidering. And they have many different weights. There's a lightweight, medium, and heavyweight. The next type is Tearaway. Same thing, I have a lightweight and a medium. And this we tend to use in wall hangings. You can use it in quilts. You literally just tear it away. Again, go to embroideryonline.com to see what the uses of these ones are. Now, my favorite type of stabilizer is the type that dissolves in water. I love freestanding lace, and we're going to be making a freestanding lace design today. And you would actually use aquamesh on the bottom. So what this does is that when you put it in water, it dissolves, but it leaves a bit of a starchy feel to it. So if you want your freestanding lace to have some sizing in it, this is what you want. If you're doing a tea towel, once you've stitched your tea towel out, you just throw it in the laundry. When it comes out of the dryer, it's ready to go. Now, I say everything is always better with topping. So whenever I'm doing anything that requires aquamesh on the bottom, I always add H2O on top. And what it does, it helps your stitches to stay aloft or keeps your stitches up. I always say everything is better with topping. And we're going to be using this as an example today. These are both water soluble. So after you're done, you throw it in the laundry machine, or you just put it in a bowl of warm water and it dissolves. The last couple of things I want to talk about is you always want to have the right tool for the job. If you're doing something that needs a pressing into it, say an apron. and you need to press out your lines that you made to center your design, you need a pressing cloth. Never put your embroidery on the ironing board and put the iron on top. That would be bad. Or put it upside down on the ironing board, because what will happen, it'll crush your stitches. The press cloth from OESD provides I'm going to say a foundation for your embroidery to sit on top, and then you would press on the back of your design. It will not crush your stitches. And the last thing, this is actually my OESD tool case. You'll find with embroidery there are certain tools that you do need to have. Now I keep a number of things in my case. There's my little snips, and that has a single curve to it, so it's easy to do for applique, and you'll see that. It comes with tweezers, because sometimes you just need to get that little thread out. Duck-billed scissors, which are good for applique. And I've also put a couple of other tools in here. There's the snips that come with it. I have a bodkin, and this is the Perfect Turn from OESD. It's an add-on product that if you have to turn something inside out and you want to get that perfect 90-degree corner, it has a small ball at the end and a larger one, and it works perfect. And I just put my regular tools in here, and this comes with me wherever I go. Okay, I'm now going to talk about setting up the machine, and if you're following along, I'm on page 6 of the embroidery book. So here's the bobbin case for the 5 and 7 series of the Bernina. This has the metallic sensors on it, and this bobbin has now been filled with the bobbin thread. This is 60 weight. We want to insert it in up around this hook, and you're going to go around this and up. So your thread should be coming in between this V. Now we're ready to put our bobbin in. There, and you want to hear that snap in. Your bobbin thread here. Make sure you close the door, especially on the 5 series, because the sensor is there. And close. And you can just cut this little piece off.